Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Auburn's offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Gang makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. He breaks free, still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35. The drive stays alive with that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. With the catch, it's Tease.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's caught. It's Robinson.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short on the 20. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He'll throw it now. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Wheeler. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. It completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Let's reel in. It's Jacobs. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the 1st and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Touchdown, Sooners. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. Now set up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. First down here for this offense. They'll try the left side with a toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Over the middle, it's Simmons. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long, their own 41. Handoff to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Catch is made down the middle. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Jukes to get free. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a spin move. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. On the move now. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up. He's scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Gets to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. Looks like a man is down in the field at the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle, it's Simmons. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Extending the play now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Seventh play of the drive coming up.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Pulls it in. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Play action here on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. Tiny space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations, and they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Wheeler. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Signs they could throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially
looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers, to put them on top now. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The sure hands. It's Jacobs. Now it's second down here. Quick throw, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Wheeler. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. To throw, it's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. And the Sooners will have first and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have it.
Touchdown, Sooners. The quarterback takes it in himself. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Grab made by the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll tackle him right at the 31. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, the inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Refuses to go down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the left. Breaks an open space. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Auburn now operating in the red zone. run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Oh, look at the quick cut.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Press coverage now from the secondary. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Second down play coming up. They call the counter play here. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Sooners will have to kick it away. Now, fourth down. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Tigers. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Wheeler.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A play action, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. First down here for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Auburn offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's going to take off here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's running out of time here. They got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Working clock with the ground game. And the defense able to hold him here to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Handoff heading left. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, and everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? To the air. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wrap down the middle. It's Hunt. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll spot the ball at the 40. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes out to the stiff arm. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.